No i dobra, powracamy. Zobaczymy, co mają do powiedzenia.
Quick, follow me. Trust a stranger? I'm no stranger.
Argument na wagę złota.
I've been watching you. That's not ominous at all.
Jak może widzicie, mamy cały strój już.
I'll drop the cloak and dagger. I've been training to become like you, but training isn't enough. You're more than a warrior. The blood of the gods runs through your veins.
I thought they preferred 𝑖𝒍 in Atlantis.
The 𝑖𝒍 may as well be the divine with how they rule. Cold, calculating, indifferent to the people milling beneath them. But it's not just 𝑖𝒍 blood that makes you special, is it? There's something else.
Well, you tell me.
I'm talking about this. Your spear.
You weren't kidding when you said you'd been training. You're quite skilled.
That means a lot coming from you.
So, what do you want from me?
I'm involved with Atlas. He's afraid of taking the relationship public. He says his enemies would exploit me as his weakness, so he keeps me a secret.
Wait, you're in love with Atlas?
From my experience, I'm not sure 𝑖𝒍 men truly love. Nevertheless, I need to make him see that I can be his strength. Our partnership might be a key to bridging the gap between 𝒍 and humans.
Your love is strategic.
If we take the relationship public, we could marry and I could rule the district by his side, influence policy and ease the tension between the two groups. But so long as I am merely human, it can never be. That's why I want to be like you.
You seem very passionate about Atlantean politics.
Atlas doesn't approach the human and 𝒍 conflict with compassion for humanity. I believe I can bring that compassion.
It would be nice to have another ally in Atlantis. What's your plan?
At the Adamant Metalon, they harvest a metal used to create devices just like your spear.
My spear is the strongest metal ever forged. Could this be used to forge other weapons?
Well, adamant ingots could, but what I need is raw adamant. I know the one who can forge it for me. The Atlas can't suspect what I'm up to, so make sure you're not seen.
Oh, is that what this metal is? I found it when I was there earlier. Here, you can have it.
Nice to see that you're as skilled as you look. I'm making the right choice to become more like you.
It takes more than a weapon crafted from adamant to be like me.
Luckily, I'm not crafting a weapon, but a powerful 𝒍 device.
Still, all you have is raw adamant.
Until I take it to a skilled blacksmith so he can forge an 𝒍 device from the adamant.
Well, you know where to find the 𝕊𝒂 when you need her.
The forging takes time. What we do next will change Atlantis irreversibly. You should make sure you complete all your duties as 𝕊𝒂 before meeting me at the Dome of Atlas.
No dobra. A więc to było takie... No dobra. Jesteśmy już na miejscu. Mamy jakąś panią, która chce z nami porozmawiać. No zobaczmy sami.
Now that I have the 𝒍 device forged, we need to move quickly. You distract Atlas while I sneak into his private chambers.
More sneaking.
After Poseidon outlawed human experiments, Atlas confiscated a device and kept it. That device theoretically could add a third helix to my DNA.
I've seen what these 𝒍 devices can do. It's not pretty.
The science is sound, and I've even found evidence of tests being done on humans that looked promising. In previous cycles, of course, before Poseidon outlawed experimentation.
Just tell Atlas the truth. You have good intentions.
If he's afraid of his enemies hurting me now, what will he think of me undergoing this procedure? Besides, he can't break Poseidon's law.
I'm not sure a good 𝒂𝒂 goes behind the back of an Atlantean Archon.
I've been preparing for this my entire life. Don't worry. Just keep Atlas talking while I'm in his chambers.
I don't think we have anything in common. What are we supposed to talk about? The weather?
Atlas is a jealous lover, and he's already threatened by your role as the 𝒂𝒂. Why not play to that advantage? Whatever you do, don't mention my plans.
Great. This will do wonders for our relationship.
Everyone knows it's lonely at the top, 𝒂𝒂. Let's go.
No dobra, babka chce zostać półbogiem, raczej Bogiem, a my mamy jej z tym pomóc. Przekonajmy
I've
się,
studied this
czy...
science extensively. Once I impart 𝒂 DNA into my body, I should be able to use the device without side effects.
It's the should that worries me.
Remember, whatever you do, don't reveal my political plans to Atlas.
Zobaczymy, czy uda się jej. My musimy pogadać z Atlasem, a...
I could trick Atlas into thinking you and I are closer than we are.
Are we not close? What's there to trick?
You know what I mean.
Yes. Making Atlas envious would certainly be a good distraction.
𝒂𝒐𝒏𝒆, what are you doing here? With her, no less.
The 𝒂𝒂 and I were just taking a stroll, and I remembered I left a book on Atlantean cyclical history here. She'd like to borrow it. Do you mind if I fetch it?
No. Do you need me to help you look for it?
No. You two stay here. I'm sure you have much to discuss.
What game are you playing, 𝒂𝒂?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure by now 𝒂𝒏𝒆 has told you about the nature of our relationship. She's hardly as discreet as I'd like her to be. What business do you have with her?
What? Is 𝒂𝒏𝒆 not allowed to have friends?
Of course she can have friends. But I suspect there's more going on here.
You have nothing to worry about, Atlas.
Nie no, w
I
ogóle.
have no schemes against you.
Maybe you don't play games, but 𝒂𝒏𝒆 lives for them. I can tell when she's up to something.
Don't talk about 𝒂𝒏𝒆 that way. She's not manipulative. She's passionate.
So you do care for her then?
You don't talk about 𝒂𝒏𝒆 like you love her.
And you're not speaking of her as if you're merely her casual acquaintance.
𝒂𝒏𝒆 makes great points about improving the lives of humans in Atlantis. I support her cause. Why don't you?
She should support me.
Co to się stanęło? Idziemy zobaczyć, szybko.
What have you done?
I'm not weak anymore, Atlas. I can rule Atlantis at your side.
This is your doing. You're trying to revolt against the issue with hybrids.
No!
What did you do?
I didn't mean to. He was going to kill you.
Uuu.
It seems my brother finally got his due. Was this your judgment, 𝒂𝒂?
I killed Atlas. It wasn't my intention.
You hoped to rule by his side to ease the conflict between humans and 𝒂𝒐.
He wasn't as supportive of my dreams as I would have hoped.
I support you. You can assume his role as you see fit. I will handle Poseidon and my brothers.
Thank you, 𝒂𝒐.
You can't be more corrupt than Atlas. And Atlantis can't fear progress if it hopes to pass this cycle.
Atlantean politics are even more dramatic than in the Greek world. What will you do now?
I'm not the first Atlantean ruler to take power by force. If the Isu can do it, why not me? Still, I didn't want to start my reign this way.
Bring the good you've always dreamed of to your reign.
I will, the Castis. Thank you for your help.
Pozbawiliśmy rządów Atlasa. Co to za urządzenie? I to ja go wyrzucę, nie? On tu jest nieprzydatny, ja go wyrzucę. Pip, pip.
𝚘𝚘𝚙 will make a better ruler than Atlas. She certainly can't do any worse.
Ja go podniosę. Mogę go podnieść bardziej? Dam to. Spokój, dzieci. Co za urządzenie?